Why you text her? Why the fuck you text her? Why did you text her? Answer my question and you could go. Why did you text her? 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 I'm gonna show all your hoes this bitch. Show that look. This what happens when you cheat on your girl.
Now, if this was the other way around, as you know, it wouldn't be warranted. The man wouldn't be accepted nowhere in America. I wouldn't give a damn what she did. He could have caught her gogging his daddy and all his cousins. It still wouldn't have been warrant for her to get beat, because you never put your hands on a woman, even though that is not scripture. That woman would die and go to hell like anybody else if she don't do what that Bible says. Everybody is to turn the other cheek and do unto others. But anyway, this is undivested version. I hope you guys have been great. We just are back at it again, and buckle your safety belts on this one. What we're gonna dig into today, we're gonna talk about the face of hypocrisy, and we already know, we already know who the subject is, because I mean they just every day at it all over social media. I mean, you can't help it. The woman don't like to be criticized and talked about, but I say if that's the case, then be more like the Guatemalan woman. You know what I mean? You got to give the Guatemalan woman a credit. I'm just gonna go right in. That's right. I'm just gonna dive in. You understand? You got to give the Guatemalan woman her credit, because when you see her, especially before Donald Trump got in, you used to see her in the store with a baby strapped to her, and he on her cornmeal in the basket and the rest of the stuff that she get to take home and take care of her family. But one thing she don't do is try to be all out front, competing with the white woman to be number one, and worrying about who is the standard of beauty, and none of these things. She don't talk. She just do her thing and live her life. It don't bother nobody. She don't care to be out ranked with other races of women as the prettiest and the sexiest. That's why nobody don't talk about her. But this one, the most educated, the most loyal. Unbelievable lies. You would think Satan sent them motherfuckers to her in a dream. That's just how impossible the lies are. And we see every day that this is not the case, but no matter how much evidence we got, she still lie. It is what it is. But back to the Guatemalan woman. The woman just going about her business. You don't even notice her. She almost invisible. Hey, can I get a witness in this moment? I know you understand. The woman don't worry about competing, so nobody talks about her. She stay out the spotlight. But this one always got something to say, and always talking about how amazing she is and what she pour into everybody. Which I don't know. I'm waiting on the group that can raise their hand to that one. So she resting right now for these 4 years, because she done everything for the world. Motherfucker ain't went and did nothing but punch the damn button to vote, and let her tell it. She been saving humanity all this time. I mean, it's incredible. But anyway, back to the Guatemalan woman. The lady going about her business. She don't say nothing. She stay out of the spotlight, so nobody talk about her. But this one always want to be number one. That's why you get criticized. That's why you get criticized, because you're always talking about how great you are and what you do. And people can point at it and say, well, wait a minute. If you this, then what's that? And then, I'm convinced you hate black women. I'm convinced. Oh, God. All right, never mind. Damn. You know what I mean? Well, you the one putting yourself on this pedestal. That's just like God Almighty talking about He's the Almighty, and there is no other God before Him, and who is His counsel? And then as soon as it goes down, now He need help, and come here and help me think. You're like, well, wait a minute. I thought you were such and such, and she'll be the first to do it. But somehow she don't seem to understand it. I know I went off on a rant, but I'm trying to get you to understand something here, and I went right in, didn't I? This is supposed to be the beginning. I'm talking like it's the end. But it is what it is, man. You got to understand this. But we're looking at the face of hypocrisy today. Huh? And of course, they can never finish or enter a video or a sentence without throwing dirt on a black man's name and blaming him for everything. And that's what we're going to get into today. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're going to get into. I mean, you guys are going to be a witness to what we already know. But I tell the brothers this, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, share this, man. You got to get this message out, because these things just lie every day. They don't give a damn. They don't care how much evidence. We got the same internet they got, and they still lie on top of a lie every day, as if nobody notices, So we're going to dive right into it. I ain't going to hold you no further. I know I just jumped right into it. This is not a proper introduction. That boy just went in. I'm talking no holds barred. But that's how we going to do over here today. We going in. We don't waste no time. I ain't gonna hold you no further. Let's get into it. This is Undivested Version, and this is another Anti-Swirler's Tale. Let's go and dig in their ass, man.
This is how you know if you're messy or not. We listen and we do not judge. I've slept with 36 guys and 4 girls. I've gotten 12 abortions and I've had like 8 STDs. Oh no, 2 of them was STIs. And probably 12 yeast infections. I had sex with 3 rappers and 2 singers. I want to have 8 kids in total. I'll probably make it to 10, but 8 is cool. I never brushed my tongue. Ew, I had gagging reflexes. And would I toss his salad? Yes, I would. Why not? Would I date a bisexual guy? Yep. Do I like golden showers? Yes, I do. Which one is better, rich dick or broke? Broke. Well, I don't know what y'all consider nasty, but I didn't take a shower for a whole week, and I made somebody eat the box.
So I want to talk to parents, in particular parents of black daughters who are teenagers, who do not allow your daughters to date or even acknowledge that they are interested in the opposite sex when they're 16, 17, 18, 14, 10, when they start to notice, which biologically, it's just nature, that they're going to start noticing the opposite sex, because that's what we do as humans, as animals. So I want to share with you guys what I'm observing right now. So I am a cheer sponsor, and I'm also an elementary school teacher. But I'm a cheerleading coach for a high school, very popular high school. And we are waiting for our football game to start. There's another team that's playing on the field before us. So I know a lot of these kids. There's probably about 3,000 teenagers that are out here. And just through my works of working with young ladies and girls, some of these little girls I've had, or some of these teenagers I had as little girls, as cheerleaders and in other programs. And the ones whose parents are working the hardest to raise them to be nice, upstanding, honorable young ladies. Let me tell you what I'm seeing. So the pattern that I'm seeing is the girls with the very strict parents, the ones who don't want their daughters to keep their nose in the books and don't be looking at them boys. And we know that we do that as black parents and black people, because we know the legacy of low achievement that there is for men in our community. And so we know, and we have been dragged as black women dating black men. Black men know they have dragged. So these black fathers, they know how dirty and low down that they have been to girls, that they say, oh, I would never let my daughter date, but not thinking of the fact that you need to help your daughter find someone to date, and you need to.
Now, world, do you see? Now, world, do you see how low down and disgusting this thing is? How did she go from talking? You thought she was going to get into something that, made sense. And this is a teacher around these men's daughter. This is the poison, decrepit, snake of a dog of a so-called woman that is putting poison into the little girl. That's why nobody don't want them. It's one of the reasons why the boys are going the other way. Because you got old, decrepit dirtbags like her poisoning the young girl. She worked with a lot of young girls. And what you think she putting in their ear? That maggot said low achievement. We know that. And those low achievement black guys come from y'all household, you single mother bum. They come from you. What did it say? About 80% of the people, men and women in jail, come from your house. And they got a very low chance of survival for us out in the world when they come from you. But yet, whenever she hear those numbers and she hear that conversation, she want to bring up slavery and how they been beat. She got a gang of excuses. She got more excuses than a Negro going to jail. But yet, the fathers know how dirty they been. Now, we're going to get into some things here, because we're going to show some visuals. But whenever we show the visuals and the facts and evidence, it's hate. They want to beat down and they show the world how much they don't like black women. Right? It's so many black wives out here, people are just tripping over. That's how you talk. But we know that's a lie. There's more whores today than any time in the world. Selling monkey everywhere. They're all on Twitter, licking each other to death, sucking the juice out of other women like a crab leg, drinking them dry like a Capri Sun. But yet, you sit up here and if you listen to it from the beginning, you would think she going somewhere with it. Then she could go. Ooh, I mean, look like she lost track. It sounds like she lost track within the middle of it and just got on how dirty black men is and how low of achievement they do. And these mother bums, the most evicted, obese, love a thug dude. But it's everybody else's fault when they do it. But it's my body, my choice while they're doing it. And I'm grown. Always trying to control women's sexuality. Boy, you cannot win with these things. So world, if you want to know why this thing is the least protected, ask yourself, if you was her man, would you want anything to do with the damn thing? Ask yourself that. Listen to her. The woman just sat there and just blame. And then, like I said again, the men that she talking about are boys that come from her house. When they went achieving parents, which is 2 in the household, they typically do better. Even when they with a single father, they do better than them. These maggots are on the news every day, starving and killing kids, unaliving children, but and the men know that they done wrong. And we got a low level achievement of men. Black man, if you don't wake up, if you don't understand that this is a damn devil, just like I talked about in the beginning, sit there talking all day like she good. You see what I'm saying? And the people that she's talking about and putting down, she raised the majority of them. The majority of them come by her single-handedly. They want to talk about the men ran off. Okay, so what about the DNA test then? You fell in DNA test like a goddamn test we used to have in elementary school. What do they call that? The SAT? You fell in like that. And your kid, you're supposed to be the most intelligent, but your kids are the slowest in America. Imagine that. So that means you're neglectful. You're very neglectful. And you a gatekeeper. You holding all the information. You're the most intelligent, overly qualified. So that means your kids should be right.
In fact, I actually have a statistic in front of me. 70% of 8th graders are at a below proficient level in math and reading. 70%. And that's despite spending hundreds of billions of dollars on education every single year.
So that means your kids should be right, but they not. And guess what? That's somebody else's fault too. But let the kid be a high achiever. Yes, black girl magic and it's golden. Lord, salute to the king. You know what I'm saying? You better not take no credit from it. You better give it to him. But when it come to blame, that motherfucker's like Captain America with the shield, nigga. Ping, ping, ping. Just pinging it off of her. You put it on him. Put it on his ugly ass daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's real though. These people are crazy. But this is what you're dealing with, my guy. But we're going to get into it. We're going to show some visuals. Since she said it's the black man because they know how dirty they been. You can't even trust these damn things when they get pregnant. You got a DNA test. And then as soon as she get pregnant, you like, who baby is that? You know what I'm saying? Because she's so trustworthy, let her tell it. You know what I mean? Go on California. I believe, what a Blade at? California somewhere? I'm not from there, so I wouldn't know like that. But I heard of the Blade and Figueroa. And see how many of them walking down that bit. But of course, that'll be your fault. You know what I mean? Her body, her choice, but it's your fault, whatever she decided to do. So why is it that they put all the blame on you, black man, but give you none of the credit? Because, see, they blame you for everything, and whenever thing they do wrong is always your fault because you the man, right? But why they don't treat you as a king sultan then? Since everything that goes wrong and it starts with leadership, then why is she the next that turn the head? You know what I mean? Because if she the neck that turn the head, your ass still ain't got no control because if that damn neck crook, ain't nothing, you ain't got a damn thing you can do but think and talk. You understand me? So, it's funny how that go, isn't it? But world, I just want to say this, and I'm gonna get back into it. We're gonna see some visuals. Then we're gonna leave some undeniable prints on the brain with what we're about to see. But world, if you want to know why this thing is where she is, man, people are walking away. The men are walking away from this thing left and right. This is a horrible bitch, and that's just real. Excuse my language, bro. But you just gotta tell it like it is. Let's get back into it.
You've been at this whole time, all 18 years of my life. Now you want to come back around? Huh? I'm grown now. I don't need you. You left me with my grandma for what? So you can go run the streets? Huh?
You was taken care of though, right?
Huh?
You was taken care of, right?
Barely. I needed my mama. I ain't got no daddy. At least I needed my mama.
You was taken care of.
Huh? Where you was at? Now you want to come back around? Asking for dollars and stuff. Now you want to come back around?
I had to do me, the fuck.
Do you? What you mean? You got kids. You just gonna leave your kids? You gonna have kids and put them on your mama. So that's what. So your mama raised you to do that, huh?
Somebody had to take care of.
Huh?
Somebody had to take care of.
So you think that's okay? Now you want to come back around?
I mean, shit,
Huh?
you grew up.
I don't
right.
need you now.
You grew up.
I don't
right.
need you now.
You grew up.
Yeah,
right.
so I don't even want to talk. So I don't know why you even come over my house.
She could have
You
aborted
get
you.
out.
That's what they
I don't need you
say.
for nothing. I got my grandma.
Put me
That's
out.
right.
Put me out.
I got my grandma.
I bet I ain't
But
going
you fail to
nowhere.
realize is I don't need you anymore. You should have been tried to come around when I was 6 and 7. Now you want to come around. I'm 18 years old now, bro. I don't need you for nothing. You can go back outside where you been at.
The whole thing is, I'm still your mother.
No, you not.
Yes, I am.
No, you not.
Yes,
Bye.
I am.
Bye.
Oh, damn!
Y'all can't do nothing yourself. Y'all need us to fill out the job application, the driver's license, the register. Y'all need us to fill out everything.
Those men you don't need.
Let you have someone that's above and beyond, then you would be saying, oh, I need my man.
Based on what they're saying, do you think you're just choosing the wrong men, which is why you have that outlook on men?
Probably.
Do women need men?
Do women need men? No. We don't need y'all.
I do. I need my man.
Black man. Get the truth out there.
But we thought, y'all hypocrite liars said, it was black men that caused you to switch and to eat another woman's juices in the early 2000s.
Uh-huh. Y'all men remember, don't you? Y'all men remember when they blamed the men when in the early 2000s? If you was around, you go back, you know what I'm talking about. In the early 2000s, around about 2004, 2005, earlier than that. Remember when they was blaming the men for, it was like all of them was going gay. Everybody was coming out the closet. I mean, breaking through the door like a marathon. They put Girls Gone Wild out of business. Remember Girls Gone Wild used to come on? Or that pick up the phone. You ain't gotta be alone tonight. Just call me. Pick up the phone. Don't act like I was the only one calling the number. You know you did it. But anyway, they put Girls Gone Wild. Put Girls Gone Wild flat out of business. That shit was over with. All of them went gay, running through the gay door like a damn sprint or a marathon. And when they did it, because it was still taboo, they blamed the men for it. They said, cut it at me in, cut y'all me in, cut it at me in. And they thought they had found the Rosetta Stone, didn't they? Thought they had found the Rosetta Stone. They was all dating each other. Then they all came back a few months to years later talking about everybody cheating. Now all of them got several kids apiece again. Now they trying to find something new. Then of course most of them dip ship and jump to the white man, and even though they've been doing that, but that seemed to be a struggle for them as well. So every time they try to find a Rosetta Stone, and come to find out 2025 they still trying to find their way. But remember, they blamed us when the whole time during their little girl sleepovers they've been munching and hunching. I can't. Somebody help me, my Lord and my. Somebody pray my strength in the Lord, and I pray for y'all. But this is what been going on. Since she was a little girl, she been thinking about kissing. And I done spoke with them too. They done told me stories about when they was little girl, how a girl just kissed them in kindergarten, and little stuff. For educational purposes, YouTube. By the way, don't be ridiculous. You know what it is. Stop playing when you're trying to help them out. Anyway, let's stick to the topic. But anyway, there was a situation. They blamed the men. They said it was the black man's fault. That's why. Because it was still taboo. So just like everything else that they blame you for, I mean, the bitch slip and fall is your fault. She wear a weave is your fault. You can't pay her to keep it off her head, but it's your fault. She do it because of the black men. Then, they keep changing the story. They're like Canelo Alvarez when it comes to the Benavidez fight. They got an excuse every damn 2 years. Now it's 250 million. You understand? They got an excuse every goddamn 2 to 3 years. You understand what I'm saying? First, it was many excuses, but one of them you had to love the most. Well, it's because of what the black man wants, so that's why we do it. But the nigga, he ain't never asked for that. He asked you to cook clean, be clean, raise his kids, don't be such a hoe that they can't trust, and shut your damn mouth sometimes. Now that she ain't gonna do. You just want somebody that's gonna lay down. Like the white woman, she let you do whatever, and she don't tell you to pick up yourself. Well, if his mama raised him to be that, a woman outside of the house wouldn't have to tell him that. That's what you don't talk about. If you put that in a child, train up a child in the way that they should go when they're older, they'll never depart from it. If you put it in him, then when he goes meet the next girl, it's already there. You know what I'm saying? But you talking about, well, the white woman ain't gonna tell you this, she just gonna shut up. This woman just make up. I ain't gonna go on that type of time. We're gonna save that for another one. But we're gonna stick to this one. My bad, I get on a rant sometimes. You understand? But fellas, you understand, if you go back to the early 2000s, if you was around when they ran through the gay door like a damn like it was heaven's door or something. You know what I mean? You know, shit. You know, if you was there, you saw it. But they blamed the black man then for that. Come to find out, they just like to munch on women, and that's all it was. You know what I mean? They just wanted to taste some vagina, if you will, like some of them post about. But let's get into it. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe it. Get it out to the masses. Let the people know why these women are in no man's land. You understand me? Because they continue to lie. They act like we don't got the same internet they got. And thank God for the internet, because they've been telling these lies for a long time, and people been believing them. You know, and some people still do, but you got to put the visuals out there. We got to put the truth out. Come on now. Let's press the gas. Let's do it. If I was showing titties and booty over here, y'all would be over here by the thousands. Talking about, ooh, baby, you're so beautiful. What you want? Got all you need. You can have whatever you like. You know how y'all do. Let's get back into it, man.
Our country collectively told us. We are tired of the popular narrative, if you're in trouble, go find a black woman.
What?
No, we are in the front lines of so many marches and causes that have very little to do with us. That's got to stop. Over the next 4 years, we got to pour into each other and ourselves like we've been pouring into other people. We are constantly getting let down, beat down by everybody around us. That's got to stop. From now on, we literally need to mind our business. Don't ask us for nothing, because we're taking this moment to rest. Don't expect anything, because we're taking this moment to rest. Black women, we got to pour into ourselves, into our families, and other black women. I'll admit, I'm not completely surprised that this happened. The entire world has never held back on their dislike and disdain for black women. And as black women, we just continue to love and pour into the world anyway, even though they don't like us. Over the next 4 years, we've got to mind our business. We've got to start a business, start earning and saving. We have to start pouring into ourselves and each other, black women. And then we got to rest. We're
Yeah. We call that the pouring into, like the hypocrite liar just spoke and said that everybody look for the black woman because they pour into everybody. And right now they're on vacation because they saved the world for many, many years. And everybody knows that. Like all races, including Chinese people, can raise their hand and talk about how black women alone have saved the day. Because, you know, they went through the worst of slavery more than black men. You know, they were the ones that really went through it, you know, hard body. You know, just like today, you know what I mean? They the most, you know, least protected and you know, they go through more than anybody, but as soon as the police pull them over, as we can witness with the body cams, they cussing them out, ready to fight them and telling them what to do. I mean, you know, for somebody that is known to go through the worst and be beaten and trodden down, it sure don't look like it. You know, that person typically would be humble and scared to say anything, but not this person. But, you know, they go through more than anybody. But anyway, this is what we call the pouring into. You know, like the hypocrite liar just spoke of. But this right here, this lovely back thrower, throwing it back, if you will, woman, lost 2 children due to freezing to death in a van. And it's crazy because she ended up getting a house and everything after that. But when they first did the interview with her about it, I mean, it was despicable. You know, you can look at her and tell this woman, you know, that these women bust babies out of their behinds the same way a man ejaculate. It's nothing, you know. It don't mean she love them just because she have them. You know, they don't, you know, they unalive them every day. And it's funny that this woman would sit there and lie like that when the news, every day, it's another news clip of some black woman starving her child and abandoning them. And they've been doing that from day one. It ain't nothing new. Why you think these orphanages and foster homes been, why you think they had to invent foster home? You know, and care for kids and group homes. Been dropping them off and leaving them with grandma. You know how many children grandparents done raised? because the daughter was out doing her thing. And a lot of those homes, they was good homes that the daughter came up in, but they was too strict and by the book and was in church every Sunday, and she didn't want that. She wanted to do her thing. I'm trying to be PG. But yeah, this is what we call the pouring into, you know, like the hypocrite spoke of. So yeah, she allowed her 2 kids to freeze, and you know, allegedly days later she's out throwing it back. But that's how she grieved. Let the black women tell it. Everybody grieved different. But that would have been a father grieving like this here. So they say, grieving. You think they would have spared him? You think they would have said, well, I mean, everybody grieved different? What a fool. What a damn fool. You know damn well if you really care, if you a really loving mother, you ain't out throwing it back 2 days, a day later, allegedly, after your kids freeze to death in a van. After your neglectful ways. You see what I'm saying? Let's get back into it, man. But this is the pouring into again. So the world knows how much they love and pour into people. Ridiculous.
Part of me still believes that black men get with white women because they're more docile.
I don't think that.
Society makes us believe
white sister-in-laws.
They don't want to deal with the black woman that's going to hold you accountable. It's going to tell you that you need to get your stuff together. The white woman's going to let you just not all people.
I don't agree. I think it's how they do it.
What do you mean?
I think inside of Caucasian culture, I think that if you've only ever come from and you're inside of 2-parent family households and you don't necessarily have to see the struggle, you actually get to see your parent because they're not working 3 jobs to keep the lights on and make sure that you can go to daycare and play in sports. And they're not as frustrated because they're not working 3 jobs to keep the lights on and make sure that you can play in sports. I think that when you understand what a lot of black people face, you would understand that there is a level of grit, but there's such a beautiful opportunity to appreciate that grit because we can get through anything. We live in a world where black women are conditioned to be strong. We are conditioned to be resilient, and it is encouraged for us to be tough rather than for us to be vulnerable. Whereas in other races, it is encouraged for them to be soft, for them to be open, for them to be vulnerable. And so we have to understand when we go back to what society has done to women, there might be a little more of a guard that you have to break down. So it really goes back to, are we bitter? No, I'm bitter.
You don't want to ask? Okay, tell me and I'm going to ask your question. What? She said, can y'all Netflix and chill?
It's friend way, yeah.
Cocomelon? Y'all gonna watch Cocomelon, bro?
Nah, I ain't none of that. Feel me?
Okay. I'm trying to make it a double date though. Like, no, I'm trying to too. Like, I'm trying to make a double date too. You want to do that? Say it. Tell them. Say yeah. Okay, cool. She cool with it. She cool. You staying? We leaving? Cool with it. 2 man, bro?
Yeah, they stay opposite. Yeah.
All right.
No, this has nothing to do with it.
It was society. Don't you just hate to hear Satan sit up there and lie? Ma'ams, why can't it just be the upbringing? Why can't it just be the way y'all raised? Why y'all always lying and making up stuff? Yellow world. I hope you guys have got an earful because I had enough of it. But why do y'all black women always lie on other people? And how do y'all always know what goes on in a Hispanic person household, an Asian person household? Listen, brother, you know no other language but English. You see, you know no other language but English, but yet you know what's going on in everybody's household. It's amazing. You know what they went through and how they were brought up. And of course the woman worked 3 jobs. Every damn black woman ain't working no damn 3 jobs and shit, raising her kids. Some of them sitting home every day collecting. And y'all know it. Because when y'all get mad at them, y'all tell her, B, you don't work, you sit on your ass. And you let them, I'm trying to be PG. You let them N-words sit up in your house and eat all your kids' food. So when y'all get mad and get into a fight with them, y'all actually tell them the truth. As soon as they get one of you liars on camera, you sit on camera, you want to sit and lie all day and act like these motherfuckers is, I've been working on the railroad. Like they just been working on all the live long damn day. This is a lie. Y'all just lie all damn day. And black women are conditioned to be strong. First of all, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like you fighting with your mama every day because y'all fight each other like cat and dogs. If you want to see a good fight, damn it, you ain't gotta wait on Canelo and Benavidez. Just go to X. These damn females is on there fighting every damn day. In class, in groups, goddamn it, in meetings. It's what they do. It's a damn fight club. Either they licking vagina on there or they fighting on there. But yet let her tell it they were raised to be strong. You was raised to be annoying and a liar. Seriously, raised to be strong, just raised to be a fool. It's always somebody else's fault while you a dummy. And for some reason, why is it that she has gone through worse than anybody in America? To this day, the bitch get privileges as a female, but yet she want to tout like she's the one been holding up the whole world. If you heard her, you heard the lady in the earlier clip talking about how they pour into everybody and black women. We were taking a break. You ain't do nothing but take your ass in the booth and press a button, man. Damn, relax. And like I said, and back to the woman in the last clip where we just saw, where she said that, black men won't, because white women are more docile and they ain't gonna tell them to get up and, bitch, you can't even handle your own business. You on Maury every goddamn day, failing DNA tests. What do you mean, tell somebody else about their responsibility? Are you kidding me? I mean, just lie all damn day. And then, if y'all notice, as she was saying that, the other one, like, kind of touched her lip and put her hand up. She said, well, some people, you know what I'm saying? She saw that she wasn't all the way in agreement, so she wanted to try to, break it down then. But had they all been in alliance, she would have just kept going with how they as black women. Isn't it funny how when they trying to promote themselves and put themselves on the pedestal, they don't say not all? They just say black women's. But as soon as somebody telling the truth or giving the CDC numbers or the statistics about what they really doing or showing a goddamn body cam, they say some, not all. They make sure they differentiate. And then when they talking about black men, they just throw them all the way under the damn bus. So here's what we're dealing with. A group of liars and a bunch of damn fools that just make up shit all day on everybody. The woman don't know a lick of another language, but she know what's going on in everybody's household. And another thing too, why is it that the white woman don't brag on how great the white man is as much as you do? And she grew up with him and she come from his household. All that shit, he pay for everything. And he do this and he do that. And he is, it's so peaceful over here. A soft life. But they never, where are the video of them unmasked in groups like, which they name Divest and Swirl? You're so big. Listen, these motherfuckers are like the Klan. They so huge. You don't know who it is like the Klan. You don't know who it is. They're your doctors, they're your lawyers, they're your accountants, they're in the food stamp office, the government building. They every damn well. Why is it that they're not all over the internet talking like that, and that's they people, they know them better than you do? They just like them. Just like you, how you just as freaky and nasty as the black man when it comes to sexual deviancy as you like to put on him. You just as nastier. You see what I'm saying? But they just like him. And they know him better than you, but they don't talk. They don't big him up like you do, and yet you call yourself loyal and a backbone? And if you don't bury yourself 3 times, get lost with your lies. But anyway, that was my rant for that. I mean, these people are just ridiculous. But going back to the woman in the beginning of the clip, you see how she beat the man down. The clip that we started with in the beginning. You see, the face of hypocrisy. This is what we're gonna talk about today. And this is what we begin with, and this is what we're gonna end with. You saw how she beat the man down, but he was abusive. And I guarantee you, the next man that talked to her, she gonna say she left him because he was abusive. And he was a cheater, as if they don't cheat. I just told you, Maury's still making millions of dollars right now, trying to find their baby daddy, but yet they want to talk about somebody cheating, like they don't, like it's women dunking or something. Because you know that they barely do that, if any. But they talk about cheating as if it's women dunking, like they hardly ever do it, you know. But you saw how she beat the man down, and of course she had a reason for it. He was cheating, so all the women agree, well, yes, that's what happens. And they got this thing going around on social media, if you got good D, you might get beat on. You see? Just like body positivity, but then they'll talk about you in a minute. Same thing. Or what about the woman that spoke about the dads? It sounded like she was going somewhere when she a teacher that's teaching little girls now. But I work with a lot of the young girls. You wouldn't be working with mine. Putting that poison. There's always an old dingbat putting poison in some young girl's ear. Either telling her they're outside of racing, but telling the little black boys to stay in and to find them she's a black girl. It ain't no black girls out there, y'all can't date. You go, how about you go find some and then show us how it's done? Nah, y'all too busy damn licking their vaginas and fighting them on X every damn day. but you're talking. So anyway, she talked about how dirty, and we know we got a low class, and the achievement amongst our men is very low. And guess what? The majority of them come from your household and your raising and upbringing. But you don't want to talk about that though. But let them would have been high achievers. You bet not try to take the mantle from her. You'll have to build a damn statue for her. You understand? But when she fell, it ain't on her. Put that on his ugly ass daddy. That's what I'm telling you. You understand. So we watched that, and this is what we got to put up with. So like I said, brothers and so-called sisters, if we got some real ones out there, share this and let the world see it. Put it everywhere. Send it to China if you must, and show these people of the world, because that's who they lying to about you, why these traitors are in no man's land. Protection, leave protected, and we had to protect ourselves. But look at you. Look at you. That's like the devil complaining to people in hell that he the least protected and he ain't protected. And well, once you find out the story about the sucker, you understand why God will never forgive him. You understand. So let's be real about this thing, but you'll never do that. Now going to the mom that left the son, I guess he was a 15-year-old boy, I believe at the time, said, you left me with grandma. You ain't take care of me, now you back. Now she back living in grandma's house. She said, oh well, I had to live my life. But yet, we just heard the thing said that they pour into everybody. So, okay, so except your household, you forget about the kids in your house. Amazing. And then what about the mama, allegedly, that was throwing it back after her 2 kids froze to death in the car? And like I said, go see that interview where they found their first interview and set her down. I mean, it just looked like a lie. Looked like she was lying. Or what about the other girl in the middle of the segment of the video where she was talking about how she busted and what she do and the STD she got? I mean, it's just despicable. But yet it's always somebody else's fault. It's their body, their choice, but the black man's fault ain't that by the bitch. I'm just saying. Somebody please excuse my language. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord, and I pray for y'all. You understand? They don't need a man until they need one. You see what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I think I do need one for this one. Then you had the other one, the black one. Oh, well, y'all can't do nothing without y'all self. Y'all can't fill out stuff. Y'all can't this, that. We gotta do everything. For Tyrone. And they know that this will be the dude riding around on the bicycle, but in their eyes, he fine, girl. Ooh, he sexy. And I heard he got a big thing. And he know how to work it. Ooh, girl, and he got mouth and deep penis. I do whatever, girl. Okay. But yeah, they don't want to be real about it. You see what I'm saying? So we just saw it all. We just pretty much debunked the liar's claim that they just innocent. There's the minions. And we pour into everybody. You lying fool. I want all races to see this, and I want y'all to collectively come together and explain how these people do this. They say they pour into everybody. I don't know, man. I think it's a damn lie. But y'all let me know what you think. You understand? Y'all come together and y'all let us know if this is true or not. Because we damn sure know it ain't as black men. And we don't, subscribe to it or vouch for it, And every time we try to tell the true side, here they come talking about self-hate and bashing women. You see what I mean? But we showed you the visuals. You see it. You see it with your own eyes. So you can try to deny all you want. But this is how this channel was created. A bunch of divestors and swirlers and black women in the middle lying. That's why it's called the undivested version and an anti-swirler's tale. Because the divestors tell a divested version and pollute it down and water it down. So here we come along and say, no, that's not exactly how that happened. She was sucking the man, PG. She was blowing the man daddy down like the damn 3 little damn pigs. And that's why dogs snap like that. See, they tend to leave that part out, or she set the man up, and that's why he did to her what he did, but they come along with their lies and water it down and leave the majority of the story out. That's that divested version. This that undivested version. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what you think. Stay tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man, if you want more. And let me know what you think. Put your comments down there. I'm interested in understanding what your thoughts are and how you feel about what you just witnessed there. You see what I'm saying? Get it out there. That's what it's about, brothers. Get it out. You gotta clear your name because this thing is out to just throw dirt all over it, just bury you. And she poisoning your daughters. So you gotta vet them things that's working with your children, man. Devils. But this is an undivested version and another anti-swirler's tale. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord, and I'll pray for y'all easy.